Hi, I'm Freya, and I want to share a simple exercise about inner listening with your breath and voice. So, there's a question I want to put to you. Why do we find certain sounds or frequencies relaxing? I think if you think about your day to day, you might notice there are certain sounds, maybe hums, that can be really grating, but equally those that feel really relaxing, strangely. They might be artificial sounds, or they might be tones or chimes, like thinking of something like wind chimes or the hum of a distant generator. Surprising things can be relaxing like that. And I've been interested in exploring mechanisms or modes of shifting the pace at which we experience our own psyches and also the environment around us. And as part of this, I want to introduce a simple exercise about inner listening, and we're just going to use our breath and voice to do this. So if you'd like to try, please join me. So the first thing I'm going to do is really simple and just invite you to focus on your breath. You might like to close your eyes so you can really tune in to what it's doing. What does it sound like? What pace is it going at? Can you feel your breath moving your body anywhere? Maybe your belly, maybe your shoulders. And then I'd invite you to change the rhythm of your breath a little. So we're going to do a breath in for 4, in through the nose, and a breath out for 7. So we'll do this together a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can just continue that on your own for a minute. Get into your rhythm. While you're doing that, I wonder if you can notice any difference between the in-breath and out-breath. Do they sound different? Do they feel different? The out-breath might feel relaxing. And if you want to sort of intensify this, or indeed if it's feeling a little bit tricky to hear or notice things, you can also try putting your hands over your ears while you're doing this. That might mean you can more easily hear things like your heartbeat. You might be able to hear your digestive system working. You might even feel pulse in different bits of your body. And you might hear different qualities in your breath. So you can come back to that another time if you like, but I want to introduce another thing to try, which is humming. So this is really easy, just like humming as ever, where you breathe in, purse your lips together, and hum out in a long out breath. So that's just as an example. I'd encourage you to close your eyes while you do it and to keep going like that for a few cycles, a minute or so. And while you're doing it, you can also play around with the tightness of your lips, the tone of the sound. So suggest probably lower might be useful. You can try moving your tongue in your mouth, or slightly changing, I was suggesting an sound, but you can also sort of try other sounds and see how that feels, but focusing on the in-breath and the long extended out-breath with the hum, and particularly being focused on encouraging the sensation of vibration. So in your lips, in your face, in your neck, in your chest, you should be able to, if you play around a little bit, feel that vibration. The other thing you can do again to intensify this is to, once again, try your hands over your ears as you hum. This possibly has the same effect again of amplifying the sensations you feel while you're doing this. And the purpose of the vibration is to actually stimulate the vagus nerve, which is part of our parasympathetic nervous system. And so it helps us to go into the rest and digest stage and potentially feel more relaxed, a little slower. But I'd be really interested to know how you found this, listening to your breath, practicing humming for a few minutes. I'd love to know if you'd like to comment, and if you'd like to keep practicing your own. Even a couple of minutes of humming can be quite potent, I find, up to 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day. And the same with the extended out-breath breathing. Just a few minutes can actually be quite impactful. Thanks for joining. Bye.